mobilization of resources, growth, development and employment. Highlights of Union Budget 2018 to 2019. 1. Introduction. Union Finance Minister presented the annual budget for 2018 to 2019 in the Parliament. This is the first budget after big-ticket economic reforms like the GST, dynamic fuel pricing, mega PSU bank recapitalization, etc. To key highlights: fiscal deficit for 2017 to 18 at 3.5%, projected at 3.3% for 2018 to 19. Free power connection to 4 crore homes under Sokhoti Yojana. 8 crore free gas connection for poor women through Ujjwala Yojana. Disinvestment target for this year set at 80,000 crore. To strengthen agriculture, rural development, health, education, employment, MSME and infrastructure sectors. 10 prominent sites to be developed as iconic tourist destinations. Comprehensive gold policy on the anvil to develop yellow metal as an asset class. Extend Pradhan Mantri Volume Bank Anna Yojana up to March 2020. Tax on long-term capital gains exceeding R1 block at the rate of 10% without allowing any indexation benefit. However, all gains up to 31st January 2018 will be grandfathered. The government will pay 12% towards the Employee Provident Fund for new employees in all sectors for the next 3 years. Target to DARS. 3 lakh crore for lending under the Madras scheme for MSMEs. More concessions for International Financial Services Center IFSC to promote trade in stock exchanges located in IFSC. To roll out e-assessment across the country to eliminate person-to-person contact, leading to greater efficiency and transparency in direct tax collection. 3 new initiatives to major initiatives in health sector as part of Ayushman Bharat program, Health and Wellness Center and National Health Protection Scheme. Under National Health Protection Scheme, providing a health insurance cover of 5 lakh per family per year announced. Setting up 1.5 lakh health and wellness centers to provide health facilities with an allocation of Rs 1,200 crore. Operation Green launched to address price fluctuations in potato, tomato and onion for benefit of farmers and consumers. 2 new funds of Rs 10,000 crore announced for fisheries and animal husbandry sectors. Restructured National Bamboo Mission gets Rs 1290 crore. Then IAA to initiate the national program on artificial intelligence AI and centers of excellence will be set up on robotics, AI, Internet of Things, etc. For agriculture and rural economy GOD. To implement minimum support price for all crops, it is hiked to 1.5 times of production costs. Insights Mind Maps. www.insightsindia.com page to www.insightsis.com. Cluster development model of agricultural commodities, emphasis to encourage for organic farming. To ensure agriculture received boost, agricultural products will now be in futures markets. 22,000 rural AAVs to be developed and upgraded into Gramin agricultural markets to protect the interests of small and marginal farmers. Agricultural market and infra fund with a corpus of Rs 2,000 crore will be created for 22,000 Gramin agricultural markets and 585 APMCs. 5. Health, education and social protection aim to move from blackboard to digital board with push for digital technology and e-education. By 2022, every block with over 20,000 tribals and over 50% SIS will have a special Eklavya school. To address brain drain, a new scheme to identify students studying BTech in top engineering schools and allow them to study and do research in IITs and IISc. Revitalizing of infrastructure and systems in education RISE scheme to promote research in higher education institutes. 6 likely impact higher target for Ujjwala, Sokhoti and Swachh mission to cater to lower and middle class in providing free LPG connections, electricity and toilets. Changes in customs duty to promote creation of more jobs in the country and make in India in sectors such as food processing, electronics, auto components, footwear and furniture. 7 concerns/challenges with oil prices projected to be $10 to $12 higher in the coming year. Growth could be adversely impacted by 0.3%. Many analysts had expected tax concessions to the salaried classes and measures such as loan waivers, which was absent in the budget. Instead of providing basic health care through government hospitals, Budget is providing insurance for care at private hospitals. We are going down the American route to healthcare instead of the Canadian route. Fiscal policy is not being used to stimulate growth. With inflation running at 5%, the scope for monetary easing too is limited. Majority of the borrowing are going towards revenue expenditure, without creating capital assets. The resource constraints have forced the GOVD to rely on extra budgetary resources and external agencies. If they fail, it may lead to gaps between the promise and delivery. 8 some facts. Direct taxes. Corporation tax greater than income tax greater than securities transaction tax as to the indirect taxes. CGST greater than union excise greater than customs greater than GST compensation cess greater than IGST. Subsidies. Food greater than fertilizer, urea greater than LPG greater than kerosene. Major subsidies tilde 1.4% of GDP deficit target for 2018 to 19. Revenue deficit 2.2%. Fiscal deficit 3.3%. Primary deficit 0.3% of the GDP. Debt to GDP